Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Funner Size Friday on today. We're going to make this little card right here for Shark Week. Since it was watery looking and it has gray because we're doing Shark gray, the color gray this week on Gunn FUNN. And we're going to be using all close to my heart products. This is a flat card. There's no layering. There's no paper piecing or anything like that. We're just going, and we're using, I think it's a retired set, I'm sorry, but I think there's still one available that's similar in the idea book. And so, nothing fancy here, I just want to show you, oh, I did want to do, oh, dang it, just a second, whistle Dixie. Oh, that's probably not appropriate right now. We're going to use Glacier and Sunset and Honey and Slate. We may have to make this private after all. We're going to go ahead and start with Glacier and a 2 by 3.5 inch block. And we're just going to go ahead and ink the block. Find relatively a center and start layering up some ink. It's not gonna, I'm gonna not make it real even and just kind of see how it's getting, so that there's some areas that are very inky and some that are not. You kind of have to twist it a little bit to tell it to give it up. You might want to work on making the sides a little bit parallel. And if you like the look that is not, I'm not gonna ink the whole thing. I want it a little darker up here at the top. Let's stop with that color now. Let's go to Honey. See this little area in here? I have it's kind of empty, so we're going to go ahead and use some. I'm just going to use the edge of the block. I always have Scotch tape on it with my initial, and I'm just going to add some of this honey color. I'm going to kind of make a line for a little flow. Whoops, wrong. Don't look what you're doing. Just, you should see me drive. There we go. Okay, that's good enough for that. And then we'll go ahead and open up the sunset. I'll go ahead and use the other side. We're just going to use, ooh, that's quite a bit. Might want to be a little more judicious on this. You can use just the edges. See how it makes the little lines? You kind of play with it. Since this is just like you can just use some cardstock and play with it. You can get one that you like and then make it into a card if you want. See, that kind of eats up the lines on the Glacier. I don't know if you can see that. But it kind of negates all those lines, even though they actually become part of the design. Then we'll use Slate, because Slate is the color that we are celebrating, the shark, great white shark, which is great gray shark. And I'm just going to ink this beautiful lighthouse and find a pretty spot for it. Little off center. That's going to be fine, just real fine. And then we're going to add some of the little birdies. And these little birdies, it's kind of hard when you're an old woman to see if they're flying right. And if I hadn't tested a couple of them, I would have had upside down birds. We're going to have one up here, and then we'll put one more in there. So that's, scrap paper is a beautiful thing. It is your friend. There's one more. I was driving home today, and I get to drive by Marcia's, not like Marcia Brady's, but Marcia, is that going to be right? If it's flying up? Yes. Okay. That'll be fine. Marcia's, as in Waters of Marcia's, and there was a great heron that flew over me, and it's fun. Okay, I was appreciating it today. That's all there is to this card. I think it would make a nice gift set. You have different sentiments that would be appropriate with it. Encouragement cards, any kind of, even You could tone it down with, if you wanted to use more blues and grays, and make it more of a solemn card. I'm pretty much a celebrator, but you could tone it down a little bit. I think it'd be okay for a, oh, I don't know, for a sympathy card or something like that. And just an encouragement of something like that. So I don't really have anything else, but I wanted to show you that, and that's all I've got for tonight. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and make some cards for somebody. Be an encouragement. Be a lighthouse in the sharky waters of life. Enjoy Shark Week, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.